Please welcome Simon Pegg, everybody! There he is! Hello! Look at those suited greetings, man. You're very surprised. Yes, you're lovely. From the man of steel to the man from Uncle, he's the hottest thing to come out of Jersey. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Henry Cavill! Is fast making a name for herself in films such as Girl on a Train, Florence Foster Jenkins, and The Greatest Showman. It's a first time welcome to Rebecca Ferguson! Hello! Lovely to see you. Welcome. Have a seat, you. And he's a true Hollywood great and a man on a mission. Please welcome our favourite Top Gun. It is Mr. Tom Cruise! Oh, look at that. Very nice, very nice. Professional.
Yes.
Yeah, pretending not to know them. It's all good. So this is weird. We've never had this before, where people are actually making the movie that they've come on to talk about.
Yeah, we shot all day today.
Were you all on set today?
We've been all,
all of us were on set filming.
What were you doing, running or talking?
Well, personally, I injected a man in the neck with a tranquilizer, put him in prison, and got kicked in the head by Henry. And that was my day.
That sounds like more than a day. That's so, Henry, we know what you did. You kicked him in the head.
By the way, I kicked him in the head.
Very good.
That wasn't on camera.
No. That wasn't on film. Yeah, that was in the trailers.
Rebecca, were you on today?
Yes, I'm going to stand up. I had this pose today with a semi-automatic rifle.
Yes.
With my belly, like this.
6 months pregnant.
I'm glad you said that, because I wasn't going to say anything. That's what gets men in trouble. You're 6 months pregnant.
I am. I don't know what happened.
I can guess.
Really...
Yeah, 6 months ago. Yes. What were you doing today?
I was just shooting guns and...
Having fun.
Having fun. Stuff, shooting
And
guns.
where are you? Are you nearly finished?
I don't know.
Are we?
I mean, maybe. We hope so.
You've been filming since when?
Last year.
Last March or April?
Yeah,
I mean, so it's nearly a year.
Last year.
Yeah, so you must be nearly finished.
It's because I broke my ankle. We had to shut down. But we're about 6 weeks away.
The ankle. This is the... So are you fully recovered? Are you well?
It's still broken, but I'm doing well.
No, you're kidding. Is it still broken?
Yeah, I mean, it's not fully healed, but we're shooting.
But that's nuts, because we've seen a picture of you're running and doing all the stuff again.
I know. Now, but we have a release date, so we got to keep going.
Yeah, otherwise you'll end up going live on the night.
It's much better. It's much better.
So, I'm sure you all saw the footage it was in the papers and things online of the accident.
Yes.
And I think we all kind of thought, well, how did you break an ankle doing that? Because it looked like you should have broken your jaw or something like that.
I know, everyone said that was the stunt. I mean, I'm going to run across and hit the side of the wall and then pull myself over. That wasn't the mistake.
So you were always meant to not land on the roof?
Always.
OK. So what you've done is you brought us some footage. I think this is so cool to see this from the different angles.
This is what I
can't watch this.
I haven't watched it yet. Actually, I have to say, most of it's fine. There's one clip, but I will warn you, it's not for the squeamish.
Gross.
So you see, I'm wearing 2 wires. They're basically just safety wires because I go at a full tilt and I'm sprinting as hard as I can and I hit the side of the wall. And that's the stunt. I hit the side of the wall and then I'm chasing after Henry, actually. And I hit all his fault. I blame him. I hit the side of the wall, and then I climb up on the wall, and I'm supposed to run past Kevin.
OK, so we've got... this is the shot from behind you. So this is... You see the speed and the momentum of the run. And it's in London. There we go.
So it's keeping me up.
OK, so here he goes. Look at that. Whoa, and... Whoa! Now, it's good noise, everybody. but you get my point that you think, how did you break a leg? So let's look at it from the side.
No,
this is it from the side.
Oh, no.
No, this isn't the bad one. This isn't the bad one, Rebecca. So this is from the side. Here we go.
We shot it with 3 cameras.
Oh, my
OK,
gosh.
here he goes, and boom! Now we've got a camera which focuses on the foot. Now, if you are squeamish, don't watch this.
Simon still hasn't seen it. They keep trying to show it to me, and I'm like, no!
I mean, a bone doesn't pop out or anything, but it is an odd angle for anyone's foot to be at.
Nobody's foot should ever have to do this.
Yeah,
ever.
here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
So he jumps, that speed, that momentum. Here we go.
Look at...
And now watch that. Watch this. But here is why Tom Cruise gets paid the big bucks, okay? Because this is it from the front angle, okay? So you've just seen what's happened to his foot. Now watch this.
I knew I broke it instantly.
So you're down. Now anyone else would go, well, that's over. No. Up he gets, and he's running. Phenomenal.
I didn't want to do it again. I knew instantly he was broken, and I just run past camera. We got the shot. It's in the movie. That profile shot, both those shots are in the movie. And
But everybody said when you got up and ran out of shot, oh, that's so him. to complete the shot, like with your foot hanging off, so him.
I just went. I said, "Sorry, guys, it's broken. You know, take me to the hospital. It's broken. That's a wrap." Everyone, crew got on the phone and made their vacation arrangements.
I made a baby. We had 6 months at least. I
told you it would give me 6 months. I told you that.
And when this film finally ends, Henry Cavill...
We're going to miss each other.
Really. But, Henry, you're probably not going to miss your face furniture. You're not fond of the face furniture, are you?
It's not that I'm not fond of it. It's just that, you know, if I'm walking past schools, people give me funny looks. It's tough to buy Vans. Can't give children sweeties.
Because you normally do that a lot.
Long enough. Why not?
Hey guys, I'm Superman. Come get some sweets.
I'm not a stranger. I'm Superman.
I think he rocks it really. Very few men can carry that off. But
No, it's very good. Mind you, but do you know what that's annoying about that? Is that's like if Henry Cavill wore a stupid hat, you would think, oh, that stupid hat looks really good on him. And it's not that. Just he looks really good. And you put it on, it's a stupid hat.
Yeah.
But now, Simon, this is your 4th Mission Impossible.
It is, yeah.
So you've been working with Tom for what, over 10 years now?
12 years. We worked it out yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
12 years this year.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know each other very well.
Pretty well.
Yep.
We've been in the trenches a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So do you forget that it's Tom Cruise?
Yes and no. I've seen you kind of like on a day-to-day basis. We're working and we're friends, and it's fun and it's a job. But when we're out doing press or whatever, I see Tom become Tom. The Tom people know. Like I've seen Tom become Tom Cruise, which is which is amazing. He's so good.
Is he Tom Cruise now? Is this Tom Cruise?
He smiles, and like when we're shooting in Paris, and we'll be doing a scene, and then he'll just go, hey, there you go. And that's Tom becoming Tom, because he's very, very good with his fans. And I remember that night in Vienna when we were doing like a recce, looking around at this, and it took about 10 minutes for 100 people to be around us. And he was so good with them, just waving and smiling and shit. I'd be punching.
No, you wouldn't.
But you did it for my sister as well, I think. You just do that thing where you just kind of become Maverick, just smile.
That's Tom Cruise right there. There he is. Yes, that's him. Look, there he is. I told you he was there. But here's an odd thing, because your mother is she famous in Sweden? She is famous in Sweden.
Well, no, she is not famous, but she has she hung a lot with the kind of avant-garde, cool people like ABBA back in the days.
Yes, those avant-garde ABBA people.
ABBA.
They finally went mainstream. I mean, they just they really sold out. But she worked with ABBA, didn't she?
So what she did was...
Do you know this? This is good trivia.
No, I didn't.
No, she did. I think she was dating a man called Ron Spaulding, and he took all of their cover images of their LPs. Yeah. Actually, she is on one of the covers, which you apparently have.
I do. So we all know this album, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? ABBA, there they are, in the back of the car drinking. And
the other side.
we turn it around. We turn it around. Now, which one of these people is your mother?
Look at the legs. Wait, if I do this, can you see the similarities?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Here we go.
actually not translate, but she went through all of the lyrics in Swedish and helped rewrite them to English. Waterloo.
Really?
So if there's any mistakes, it's her fault.
Well, fair to say, it does make no sense, but well, best of for trying. So listen, the new Mission Impossible, it won't be coming out until the 26th of July, but before then, the trailer has been released, I think...
Super Bowl.
February the... Is that the 4th?
Yeah, I think February 4th.
Trailer.
Super Bowl, we're going to have a little 30-second spot, and then it's going to send everyone to the internet and out in theaters.
Wow. And you've just announced the actual title.
Mission Impossible, Fallout.
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 Fallout. Yes! Fallout. OK. So we now know the title.
Yes.
Do we know anything else about it?
No.
Yeah, you know that it really is a story of... It takes into account all of Mission Impossibles, really. And it is a fallout of all the things that we did in the earlier Mission Impossible.
Particularly, yeah.
Well, it's kind of the good things that we've done, and they're using it now against us.
OK.
So...
And obviously there's familiar faces.
Henry's an antagonist, the primary antagonist in the film.
Is that Posh Rabadi?
Well, you have, I would say, primary. You have like you have Lane, who's the baddie, Sean Harris.
Yeah.
He's coming back from Rogue Nation.
Oh, OK.
And we have Michelle Monaghan, Angela Bassett, Vanessa Kirby, Ving Rhames, of course, is back.
Yeah. And you're back as Faust.
Yeah,
Faust.
forget about those other people. I'm back again.
Yes, I know.
And Benji Dunn is back.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Do you have a name, Henry? Do you have a name, Henry?
Do I have a name?
Yes.
Yes. August Walker.
You had to be a villain.
Say it again.
I didn't know it was August until about halfway through the movie, though. I was just referred to as Walker, and I was like, I saw the chair, and I was like, hold on a second. My first name's August. Mickey was like, yes. I was like, right.
Chris McQuarrie is writer, director, and kind of creative partner of mine, and it's his second mission he's directing.
And Mission Impossible, obviously, you pay your money. You want the big stunts. Now, last time you were on the show, you were kind of hinting at this big set piece in this movie that you spent years preparing.
Yes.
So I think you can tell us a bit more about it now, right?
Now I can tell you a bit more.
Yeah, OK.
I spent really 2 years, McHugh and I were talking about a sequence, and it's an aerial sequence with helicopter. And I've studied, many different films, and so when I went and I got my helicopter license and we're flying aerobatics...
I was surprised you didn't have a helicopter license already.
Sorry.
It seems so not you. When they were telling me he got it, and he got his head around it, I was like, really? I'm sure I've seen him flying helicopters before. Were you flying without a license previously?
Yes.
Not to get you in trouble or anything, but...
Yes.
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
OK.
yeah.
So no wonder you got it quickly.
I know, kind of fast.
OK, so you get the license.
Yeah, and then we just started really working on the sequence to see what can we do practical. I mean, I think in terms of action, this is probably the largest practical action film ever shot. Like, when you look at the films, there's no CGI, so we're going through Paris, the motorcycle, it's just full-on cars, we're all doing our own stunts. And the helicopter sequence is just incredibly exhilarating and very dangerous. So there's really only one country that would allow us to do it, where we had to build special camera rigs and for the helicopter. And so I got my license, and I trained up on aerobatics. And it's different. I fly aerobatics in airplanes, but helicopters are very different. So we're flying very low, very close to rock faces in a chase, and I'm chasing, Henry into sequence.
And we've got some pictures of it here.
Yep.
So now, that's you flying. Is this the end of the sequence or the beginning? I think we've got these pictures the wrong way around. I think I can't tell you that right now. OK.
It's part of the sequence.
All right, well, I just think this might be out of the wrong... Because
so there's Henry hanging out of the helicopter.
There's Henry back there flying. He's hanging out. He's not even flying a helicopter. Really.
What he had to do in an open helicopter, because we're doing aerobatics, at least I know my own fate, He was there at times. I was literally on his tail, like a foot off the tail rotor at times. He had no idea.
There were times where I genuinely thought, I was like, oh, OK, this is how it goes.
But you film is dedicated.
At least I get killed by Tom Cruise. Yeah. It'll make the papers.
Henry's lucky because he can actually fly anyway. So
yes, of course. He So here you are flying. Now, I'm guessing that must be after this next bit, because this next picture, you're on the outside, so someone must be flying that helicopter. It can't be... Please tell me you didn't get out of a helicopter while it was going. So that's you. I mean, and that is you hanging off a helicopter.
Yeah.
But this next picture is, one, it's just a beautiful picture, but it's crazy. So that's you.
Yes.
I mean, that's...
Yes, I know, right?
I can tell by this you're quite high.
I know.
We were on the ground that day.
We're in the ball, hanging in the...